We are going to talk about two different strategies that you can use to apply a unit rate. So you should have your notes with you, and as I am doing the problem, you should be doing the problem with me. So the first one we are going to do is the unit rate strategy. So we're going to take it to a unit rate and then apply it. So there's a couple things that I need you to do though. So step one is very easy, but very important. So we are going to circle any numbers and labels we read in the problem. So when we see a number, we need to identify what is that number related to. So in our problem here, let's go ahead and do that. At Kent's, 4 cans of raviolis cost $3.12. How much will 9 cans cost? So I can see here we have 4 for what? 4 cans. So I'm circling that. And that's cans of ravioli, but cans is a great label for it. And that costs $3.12. So I see 3.12, that is money. So I'm going to circle that money label with it. Then how much will 9 cans cost? So there's my 3 pieces. So step one, very easy, but very important that we know what is 4. 4 is cans, 9 is cans, 312 is money. So they really need that distinction there. So step two is we're going to set up our table and our proportion with the labels here. So we want to set up this table with our labels. So our first label is cans. So I'm going to put a C for cans. And our second label is money. So now I'm going to read this first part. 4 cans costs $3.12. So I'm going to put a 4 by the C. 4 cans is $3.12. So on this one, I am setting up this table here. I mean, you can also do equal signs. It all is the same thing. And every time I'm talking about cans, it needs to be on the top. Every time I'm talking about money, it needs to be on the bottom. Cans, money. So there's our table. I've set up my basics. Now, the unit rate strategy, we're going to solve for the unit rate, but we need to figure out what is the unit we're looking for. Eventually, we want to know 9 cans. So I'm going to split this table here. So we've got one step here. I want to know 9 cans. So to get from 4 to 9, we're going to take that step in between and go to the unit of 1. 4 to 1, then we'll go to 9. So our unit is 1 can. So that label's right there. It tells you exactly what's the unit you're solving for. So a lot of us are doing these backwards because we're not thinking about what is the unit we want. So to do this, I'm asking myself, how do I get from 4 to 1? Well, I need to get smaller. I need to divide by 4. And what I do to the top, I have to do to the bottom. So I'm going to take $3.12 and divide it by 4. So go ahead and do that with me. So we need something above the 3. Then there's our decimal, something above the 1 and something above the 2. 4 can't go into 3, but it can go into 31 7 times. 7 times 4 is 28. Then subtract is 3, bring down the 2. 4 goes into 32, exactly 8 times. So this tells me every time I buy 1 can of raviolis, it is going to cost 78 cents. 1 can, 78 cents. Now I need to figure out, I have my unit rate. I know how much 1 is. Now I want to know how many 9 is. So don't forget to do that last step there. I have 1. I need 9 though. How much will 9 cost? I get from 1 to 9 by timesing by 9. So I need to now do the same thing here and do 0.78 times 9. So 9 times 8 is 72. 9 times 7 is 63 plus 7 is 70 with 2 decimal places. So that means 9 cans cost $7.02. So there's my final answer right there on my table. So, I skipped step 4. Step 4 is we're applying that unit rate. So we did it. I just didn't show you what it was. Sorry. So circle any numbers and labels, set up the table with our labels. So I know every time I'm talking about cans, it should go here. Every time I'm talking about money, it goes here. If you don't have that label, it can be very confusing when you're done. Like, what does this actually mean? So these labels help us understand the problem. They're very important. Easy, but very important. So I set up my basic table here, 4 to 312. Then I want to get the unit rate. Then I apply the unit rate. So I should be able to see this table as you are completing your work for the unit rate strategy. So make sure you have all of this work shown so you can see an example of what the table should look like. So if you like this strategy, you will know how to use it.